Congress in West Bengal. She says, I will fight alone. It's ekla chalo for the TMC now. Just how much of a blow is Mamata Banerjee's decision for the India alliance? That's my top focus on the news track.
First big political quake of 2024. Furious Mamata ditches Congress. Day after Rahul's peace gesture, Mamata wants Congress Mukt Bengal. Aam Aadmi Party to go solo in Punjab. Suspense over Nitish's next move. Team India grounded before the takeoff. That is our big focus on News Track.
Here's a look at the headlines I'm tracking tonight. After Mamata Banerjee, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann declares AAP will fight all seats in Punjab. JDU accuses Congress of delaying seat-sharing talks. Nitish Kumar thanks Prime Minister Modi for conferring the Bharat Ratna on Karpuri Thakur. Says previous Congress governments ignored the Bihar OBC icon. Nitish also makes a veiled Parivarvad dig. Himanta Biswa Sarma vs Rahul Gandhi spat explodes. FIR filed against the Congress MP for provocation. Rahul Gandhi says Himanta is being remote controlled by Home Minister Shah. Sculptor Arun Yogiraj, who carved Ram Lalla's idol, speaks exclusively to India today. Yogiraj says he got direction from Lord Ram himself.
मैंने बहुत छोटा काम किया है, मगर देश के जनता का मन में इतना प्यार है लल्ला के ऊपर, इसलिए वो इतना बड़ा हो रहा है बस.
Big development in the Kashi Mandir case. Both sides to be given a copy of the Gyanvapi Mosque survey conducted by the ASI. It's the first big political quake of 2024. Months before India heads into the biggest election of this decade, Mamata Banerjee has broken up with the Congress and with that put the India alliance on very shaky grounds. It's not just a blow to the opposition bloc, but also terrible optics at a time when the Congress is trying to rally regional allies to take on the might of Narendra Modi.
A big jolt to opposition unity. Just ahead of the biggest political battle of the decade, India bloc is hit by party feuds. TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee has declared her party will go solo in West Bengal. She insists the Congress should limit itself to 300 seats in the Lok Sabha polls.
আমার কোনো কথা হয়নি এবং আমি প্রস্তাব দিয়েছিলাম প্রথম দিনই প্রত্যাখ্যান করেছে। তখন থেকে আমাদের দল সিদ্ধান্ত নিয়েছে আমরা বাংলায় একা করবো। এবং ওরা যে আজ থেকে র্যালি করেছে আমাদের একবার অ্যাজ এ ম্যাটার অফ কার্সিং আমি ইন্ডিয়ার অ্যালায়েন্স আমাকে একবার জানিয়েছে যদি আপনার রাজ্যে যাচ্ছে জানায়নি। সুতরাং আমার সাথে কোনো বক্তব্য নেই বাংলার ব্যাপারে। অল ইন্ডিয়ায় কি করবো না করবো আপনার ইলেকশন ভাববো। আমরা সেকুলার পার্টি, আমরা বিজেপিকে হারানোর জন্য যা করা হবে।
Mamata also claimed the Congress had not kept her party in the loop on the Bengal leg of Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra. The Congress soon went into damage control mode.
ममता जी का पूरा बयान है, हम बीजेपी को हराना चाहते हैं और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि जो कल ममता जी ने कहा कि बीजेपी को हराना हमारा कर्तव्य है, हमारी प्रायोरिटी है, हमारी प्राथमिकता है, उसी भावना के साथ हम पश्चिम बंगाल में प्रवेश कर रहे हैं। इंडिया गठबंधन भी पश्चिम बंगाल में इंडिया गठबंधन के रूप में चुनाव लड़ेंगे और सभी पार्टियों का सहयोग होगा।
Mamata's outburst, however, follows a series of angry statements by Congress leaders rejecting her offer of 2 Lok Sabha seats.
कांग्रेस पार्टी अपनी ताकत पर चुनाव लड़ना जानते हैं। जो 2 सीटें हमारा कब्जे में है वो बीजेपी पार्टी और ममता बनर्जी को हरा के हम लोग कब्जे में लाए हैं। ममता बनर्जी की दया दुरज पे कांग्रेस पार्टी अपना राजनीति नहीं करते, कभी नहीं किए थे, आज भी नहीं करते। बदले में कांग्रेस पार्टी की दया से और मदद से 2011 साल में ममता बनर्जी खुद सत्ता पे आई थी। ये बात मान के चलिए, ममता बनर्जी एक अवसरवादी नेत्री की नाम है।
Other opposition allies are hopeful of a solution soon.
देखील वाघिणीसारखे लढत आहेत तिथे आणि पश्चिम बंगालमध्ये त्यांची जी लढत आहे ही फार महत्त्वाची आहे।
अलायंस एक ही है, सब साथ में ही रहेंगे। हमारी दीदी है वो, और हम सब दीदी का बहुत प्यार और सम्मान करते हैं, और अलायंस में कोई नहीं प्रॉब्लम होगा, दीदी हमारे साथ ही रहेगी।
Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, who piloted the caste census agenda, has thanked the Narendra Modi government for conferring Bharat Ratna on OBC quota champion Karpuri Thakur. Nitish Kumar on Wednesday also took pot shots at nepotism in politics, which could embarrass his partners RJD and Congress.
कभी अपने लड़के को नहीं बढ़ाए थे जी सर, हम अपने भाई को ही शुरू से ही आज सर केंद्र में मंत्री रहे जी, अब अभी राज्यसभा में है, अब पार्टी के राज्यसभा के नेता हैं, पार्टी के जनरल सेक्रेटरी हैं, सब कुछ है, तो इनका भी काम सब होते रहे।
The TMC's decision to contest elections on its own and the frequent sniping by Nitish Kumar threatened to derail the opposition campaign even before it takes off. This when Modi poll wagon is already running in top gear ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Bureau Report, India Today.
It's not just in West Bengal, but the India alliance seems to be imploding in other battleground states as well. In Bihar, the JDU is upset over seat-sharing talks being delayed. In Uttar Pradesh, discussion over seats has hit a stalemate. Time is running out for the opposition.
What started as a united opposition alliance just 6 months ago now appears to be at a standstill due to disagreements over seat distribution. Following West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's decision to reject an alliance with Congress in her state for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, her counterpart in Punjab from the Aam Aadmi Party also stated that his party would go it alone in the northern state.
2024 में लोकसभा चुनाव में आम आदमी पार्टी के पक्ष में 13 हूँ।
ममता बनर्जी ने अकेले चुनाव लड़ने की घोषणा कर दी।
देखो ये तो उनका काम है, ये
इंडिया अलायंस का फ्यूचर कैसे?
नहीं कोई नहीं, वो हो सकता है कोई उनके साथ बातचीत चल रही हो उस लेवल पे, लेकिन पंजाब में हम ऐसा नहीं करने वाले। पंजाब में कांग्रेस से।
In Bihar, Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's JDU is expressing dissatisfaction with Congress over the delay in finalizing seat allocations. Uddhav Thackeray's Sena group has already staked claim to 23 out of Maharashtra's 48 Lok Sabha seats.
हमने पहले बोल दिया है, हमने हमेशा महाराष्ट्र में 23 सीटों पर चुनाव लड़ा है लोकसभा। उन 23 सीटों पर शिवसेना चुनाव लड़ेगी।
3 पार्टनर्स के बीच 23 सीट शिवसेना, 48 का पूरा आंकड़ा ही है महाराष्ट्र में।
18 तो हमारे सिटिंग एमपी थे ना, 18 तो हमारे सिटिंग एमपी थे, हम जीत चुके थे। कोई व्यक्ति चले जाने से हमारा जो वोटर रहता है उनके साथ नहीं जाता, वो तो पार्टी के साथ ही रहता है।
In Uttar Pradesh, no progress has been made between the Samajwadi Party and Congress on seat negotiations. Insiders reveal that the SP considers the allies' demand for 20 of the state's 80 constituencies unreasonable. The repercussions of the Hindi heartland's verdict. Congress seems to be losing its bargaining power with the regional leaders ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. Bureau Report, India Today.
Why did Mamata Banerjee decide to walk away? What will happen if the AAP fights alone in Punjab? Is this the beginning of the end of the so-called India alliance? To talk about this, I'm joined in the broadcast by Saket Gokhale, a member of parliament from the Trinamool Congress in the Rajya Sabha. Sanju Verma is delighted because the Congress and its allies don't seem to be coming together. National spokesperson of the BJP, welcome. We've got Amitabh Tiwari, election analyst, researcher. Jayanto Ghoshal understands Mamata Banerjee's mind better than anyone else I know. And we've got Sanjay Jha, well-known political analyst. Now, I want to tell our viewers that the Congress decided, for whatever reason, not to join this particular debate. So I want to start by asking Saket Gokhale why Mamata Banerjee has taken this decision. As far as the official party line is concerned, explain to our viewers, given how keen Mamata Banerjee was on projecting a united face against the BJP, why have you chosen to do an Ekla Chalo?
Thanks, Mr. Kanwal. Look, I think the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal has been very clear in the statement she made today. So just to give a brief background of what has been happening is that the first India Alliance meeting happened in June of 2023, after which we all said that priority has to be, the next step has to be seat sharing. We waited a good 180 days, about 6 months passed. Again, later there was a meeting in December. Seat sharing wasn't done. We were constantly saying that the priority is getting seat sharing done. We again decided to be very patient and very gracious. We said, let's get it done by 31st of December. It didn't happen. Even after that, today is the 24th of January. We have been waiting patiently all this while. But at some point, if there is absolutely no seat sharing, we made a very generous offer as well. We started the talks. We made a very generous offer.
How is it generous? You're giving them 2 seats. I mean, that's hardly generous. That's
No,
like
but
rubbing their nose in the mud.
We are giving them. No, see, Mr. Kanwal, that is generous because if you go by the 2019 parliamentary Lok Sabha elections, the Congress won those 2 seats. Now, if you look at the 2021 assembly elections, in the 14 assemblies, I mean, the Congress in those 2 Lok Sabha seats as well lost. They came down with 0 eventually at the end of the election. So, in that sense, it is generous. We were happy to give them the 2 seats that they wanted. But again, look, at the end of it, the bigger point here is this. All right, for some reason, the seat sharing didn't work out or whatever. Let me also point out that in the last several months, you would not have seen a single Trinamool MP or even a Trinamool MLA making any statement or any attack against the senior leadership of the Congress. But then you have a Pradesh Congress president who, even before he wakes up in the morning and brushes his teeth, starts attacking Mamata Banerjee personally and the TMC. We have been very patient and very gracious throughout. But let me add the most important point here, that regardless of whether we would have contested 40, regardless of the fact that we are now contesting all seats in Bengal, the fight is against the BJP. The opponent here is the BJP.
Sure.
And that remains...
Okay. Now, Sanjay Jha, I think Saket Gokhale has a very important point. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, morning, noon and night was attacking Mamata Banerjee, and so far the Trinamool hadn't responded. And given the delay in seat sharing talks, and given also the fact that the Congress is now a highly diminished force in West Bengal, from her perspective, I mean, to some extent, in some of the seats, Congress will split the opposition vote, but largely it's a decision that doesn't really hurt Mamata Banerjee very much, and it shows Congress the mirror.
Rahul, I completely agree with what Saket said. Number one, I mean, the Trinamool Congress is the formidable force by far in West Bengal, and that cannot be contested at all. And I do believe that the Congress is the linchpin of the entire India alliance. It is the biggest player. And therefore, given its political experience is heft across many other parts of India where it has a good opportunity to take on the BJP, you've got to focus on the larger picture. I think the Congress needs...
Okay, I lost that line with...
Rahul, can you hear me?
Okay, you're back on. Go on.
Yeah. Rahul, despite the dark clouds, I think what is encouraging is that instantly, the moment this news flashed that Mamata Banerjee said that she is actually going to go solo, there has been a very visible troubleshooting by the Congress, which I have not seen in the past, which I think is a good manifestation of the fact that the party is committed to making sure the India alliance works. But there is a critical point. I've been highlighting
No, but listen,
it for a
this is
long
what
time.
the JDU has been saying as well. Seat sharing talks are progressing very slowly. It almost seems the Congress is preparing for 2029 or 2024.
Absolutely, Rahul. Let me tell you, the Congress party has to take the singular responsibility of delaying the seat distribution talk between September and December. I mean, there was no reason whatsoever to not actually accelerate the process and make sure that you don't waste those 3 months because you hope to do well in the assembly elections and negotiate better with your regional partners. I think this is not the time to be myopic. Narendra Modi and the BJP must be stopped. There is a danger to India's future given the authoritarianism, the majoritarian politics of this party. I think the India Alliance recognizes that. But I think the Congress has to be more proactive. You can't afford to have a negative perception amongst voters that the India Alliance is fragile.
Okay.
And you're right. I think both Bihar and even Punjab do pose a problem. I
Bihar,
recognize
Punjab,
that.
West Bengal, bacha kya? Sanju Verma says it's game, set and match. Even before the match has begun, never seen us so happy on the news track. Sanju?
Oh my God,
That may be
Rahul, come on. Okay, I think it's my turn. Mr. Jha, thank you so much. You know, Rahul, I have a couple of things to say. You know, वो हिंदी में कहावत है, अब पछताए होत क्या जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. To put it in English, you know, what's the point in bolting the dog now that the horse has bolted out of the stable? And that is precisely the case with the opposition. I've maintained from the very start, and I'll reinforce for the benefit of your audience, this is a debilitated, fractious, vanquished alliance of parties that have only one binding glue, their visceral hatred for Narendra Modi. I'll just now run you through some facts very quickly without being verbose. You know, the first meeting of the Dot Alliance was in June 2023 in Patna. And in that meeting, it was Arvind Kejriwal who threw a fit because he wanted the opposition to support him on the Delhi Ordinance Bill, which obviously finally did not go his way. The second meeting was in Bengaluru on the 17th and 18th of July. And in this meeting, it was Nitish Kumar who threw a tantrum. Then you had a meeting at the Hyatt in Mumbai on the 31st of August and 1st of September, where again Mamata Banerjee threw a fit. And then on the 19th of December 2023, at a meeting in Delhi, what I found very, very surprising was that despite Mallikarjun Kharge openly saying that this was a very important meeting where the seat sharing formula would be decided amongst other things, two key alliance party members were absent, Mamata Banerjee and Akhilesh Yadav. And today, if you notice what they've been saying over the last 12 or 15 odd hours, both Mamata Banerjee and Akhilesh Yadav have said that हमको तो भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा में बुलाया ही नहीं. Fine, you may say that, you know, maybe they're engaging in opportunistic politics. ये दोनों भी हरिश्चंद्र या दूध के धुले तो है नहीं. They are not हरिश्चंद्र incarnates. But last but not the least, my simple point is this. यहाँ बीजेपी 3-4 बार रिवीजन कर चुकी है सिलेबस का. और सिलेबस है क्या? डॉट अलायंस पार्टनर्स को तो ये भी नहीं पता सिलेबस है क्या.
That's an important point. BJP out and about post the Ram Mandir agitation, the consecration of the new idol of Ram Lalla. They're going all out, mobilizing their voters, getting others on board. The opposition, frankly, can't even get its act together on something as simple and as basic as seat sharing. Forget having a common minimum program, doing joint rallies, going out and hitting the roads. Jayanto Ghoshal, you understand Mamata's mind well. Is this posturing? She's basically saying, take two or I'm out. Or is this really game over as far as the India Alliance is concerned in Bengal? Jayanto.
No, I think it is now very difficult, to continue the alliance with Congress, this idea. Because,
why?
Number one...
What's changed?
I'm giving you the just points very briefly. Number one, in Mumbai meeting, Mamata Banerjee, you can remember that she was not in the photo session and the press conference because she, again and again, she is saying that this committee, steering committee is not important. Seat adjustment should start because election is knocking at the door. In Delhi meeting also, she proposed this seat adjustment, and these 2 seats or 3 seats, it's not a final judgment, but there should be a start of discussion. But till today, when Rahul Gandhi is saying that seat sharing discussions are on, I'm telling Rahul that there is no meeting, no discussion, because rather state Congress leaders, each and every day, they are saying that we will not go with Mamata and against Mamata, anti-corruption, anti-Mamata, and all this issue with left. There is an alliance with Congress and left. And Mamata told that I don't mind if Congress remains with left, because my seat adjustment will take, it's not alliance, it can be seat sharing, seat adjustment, and I can ready to talk with Congress. Congress never talked. I think the reason is mishandling of Congress leadership. Tomorrow Rahul Gandhi is going, Adhir Chaudhary is receiving him, and when the program is for 2 days, and Murshidabad there will be a rally, and all these rallies and the road show, Adhir Chaudhary will speak against Mamata.
Why can't they rein Adhir in? Given the fact, to some extent it's unfair to Mamata Banerjee, because all this while she was quiet, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary was constantly heaping all kinds of abuses against her.
Every day, and not only Adhir Chaudhary, all the spokesperson, even today after Mamata's reaction, Congress, local state leaders, because this high command politics we see in Delhi, but the state election, much on the state leaders, what they are saying, how they are reacting. So, and the language, how they are reacting. If you see that, you will say that Mamata Banerjee chor hai, and again you will go with the India alliance. It is not possible.
Okay,
it's
now
completely,
Amitabh Tiwari, try and put this in an empirical framework for us. TMC offered Congress 2 seats. The Congress refused that offer. Now that the TMC and the Congress fight separately, maybe the Congress and the CPM will fight together. How, in your view, does that impact the opposition's battle against the BJP?
It weakens opposition's battle against the BJP, because if you look at the 2019 numbers, TMC was leading against BJP by 2 to 3% vote share, and Congress got 6% vote share. If theoretically the two had contested together, then the BJP's tally would have reduced from 18 to 12, minus 6 by 50% roughly, and TMC's tally would have increased from 22 to 28. Now, there could be questions, this is hypothetical, their vote transfer would not have happened. However, here, 3/4 of Congress voters comprise of minorities, because Congress got 16% Muslim vote, whereas TMC got 62% as per Access My India survey. TMC even lost Uttar Malda seat, which is a minority-dominated seat, because of this split of alliance. So, the tricky part about this alliance is that, let's say Congress agrees for 2 seats, and that by the principle of natural justice is a correct seat sharing adjustment. But then it has to sacrifice its candidates on 40 seats and help TMC win some seats, 6 to 8, whatever, depending upon the situation. Now, what does Congress get? Congress does not get a single vote outside of West Bengal from TMC, because TMC, apart from Meghalaya and Assam, you could say, does not have significant vote share elsewhere. So this relationship itself is not built on equal reciprocity. I mean, election is a festival for everybody. I mean, if Congress candidates contest on 42 seats, there is budget allocation for those 42 seats. Everybody gets some or the other element to make some money, contest elections. And if only 2 people are contestant, what does the Congress state machinery do? Nothing. Correct. And the similar situation is likely to have happened in Punjab as well. And that's the basic issue with this alliance, because it's a short-term alliance. It does not have long-term objectivity. The state election
no, but the fact is, and the apprehension in a party like the Congress is, the moment you agree to contest only 2, you diminish your footprint that much further, because in the other 40 seats, your party leaders at the local level typically tend to join other parties, and therefore parties feel that if they give up these kind of seats once, from there it's very difficult to come back.
That's not true. That's not true, because as Mamata also very clearly said, the fulcrum of the India alliance was that there are 300 seats where there's a direct fight between the Congress and the BJP. It's a big fight that everybody depends on the Congress to win. I mean, regardless of what happened today and our decision today, we are still fervently hoping that the Congress manages to defeat the BJP on the maximum number of those 300 seats. The remaining seats, we said, is where the regional parties are strong, when it's the principle of one party, one candidate versus the BJP. Let the regional parties where they are strong put up a candidate, and let the Congress fight in the seats where there is no regional party.
So on the back of Mamata Banerjee ditching the Congress, Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra enters West Bengal tomorrow. The Congress MP has been engaged in a bitter war of words with Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, who's now slapped an FIR against Rahul, accusing him of provoking violence in the state. Rahul Gandhi has in turn called Himanta a stooge of Home Minister Amit Shah.
The political slugfest between Rahul Gandhi and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has escalated. A day after Congress workers had a scuffle with the Assam police in Guwahati, Rahul Gandhi lashed out at Himanta Biswa Sarma. Speaking to his supporters in Barpeta on Wednesday, Rahul Gandhi called the Assam Chief Minister a stooge of Union Home Minister Amit Shah.
Assam के चीफ मिनिस्टर का कंट्रोल किसके हाथ में? नहीं भाई, अमित शाह के हाथ में, अमित शाह के हाथ में। तो अगर इसने चू भी कहा, अमित शाह के खिलाफ चू भी कहा इसको 2 मिनट में लात मार के भगा देंगे।
The Congress came out all guns blazing on the Assam government for registering an FIR against Rahul Gandhi and other party leaders, including General Secretary KC Venugopal.
वो FIR देते रहे, हम अपने न्याय यात्रा पर चलते रहेंगे। जो FIR उन्होंने दिया, वो वही प्रमाण है कि कैसे आज लोगों को डराया जा रहा है, धमकाया जा रहा है। मुख्यमंत्री के जो आचरण और बातें और व्यवहार है, इसी प्रकार से आम व्यक्ति को आज डराया धमकाया जा रहा है।
The Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra was not permitted to take the route that the Congress party wanted to follow in Guwahati on Tuesday. This led to clashes between Congress workers and the state police. The Congress leaders were booked for damaging public property and assaulting police personnel on duty.
আৰু যোৱা 6 দিন ধৰি আমি তেওঁক কৈ আছিলোঁ যে আপুনি যি ৰাস্তা দি যাওক গুৱাহাটীৰ মাজেদি নাযাব, কিন্তু ইমান বাধা দিয়া সত্ত্বেও তেওঁলোকে পুলিচৰ লগত কাজিয়া পেচাল কৰে, মাৰপিট কৰে আৰু গোটেই ঘটনাটো গাড়ীৰ পৰা থিয় হৈ ৰাহুল গান্ধীয়ে ইনষ্টিগেট কৰি আছিল। গতিকে ৰাহুল গান্ধীৰ ওপৰত আমি ফৌজদাৰী গোচৰ এটা আমি ৰেজিষ্টাৰ কৰিম আৰু পুলিচে ইনকুৱাৰী কৰি যি ব্যৱস্থা ল'ব লাগে ল'ব।
Rahul Gandhi and Himanta Biswa Sarma share an acrimonious past. The Assam Chief Minister has targeted the Congress party leader multiple times ever since he walked out of the party and joined the BJP. With the 2024 Lok Sabha elections just months away, the Congress is banking heavily on the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra to shape a narrative against the Narendra Modi government. Bureau Report, India Today.
So Rahul Gandhi enters West Bengal just when the alliance has been snipped. Jayanta Ghoshal, how are the Congress's preparations in West Bengal at this moment? Is the yatra likely to be some kind of a hit, make some splash at least, or do you think it's more likely to be a damn squib?
Rahul, actually the latest information what I have gathered, that there is a damage control exercise has started from the Congress side. And today, again, they contacted Mamata, but not Rahul Gandhi, not Jairam Ramesh, or not the senior Congress leaders. But, there was a call from High Command to Adhir Chaudhary. And after that, Adhir was also very upset when the local media people, when they asked that Mamata has said this, what is your reaction? He told the local media that today I will not speak a single sentence on Mamata Banerjee or something, all these issues, seat sharing. You ask AICC, they know everything about West Bengal. So this, and his body language, his reaction. And then he said that I'm going to Kuch Bihar to receive Rahul Gandhi tomorrow morning. But I don't know what will be the program. Actually, the program is for the 2 days.
Sure.
But there is a, I mean, the gossip.
Saket Gokhale, is it completely the end of the India alliance in West Bengal as far as Mamata and the Congress are concerned, or this damage control that the Congress is now attempting behind the scenes and even on camera through Jairam Ramesh and the others, is there still space for rapprochement?
I'll tell you the final thing. The Trinamool Congress is fighting all 42 Lok Sabha seats in West Bengal.
So no seats to the Congress. That offer of 2 seats is also finished now.
We are, as Mamata Banerjee clearly said, we are fighting all 42 seats. We wish the Congress party the best of luck on the 300 seats where they're fighting the BJP directly. But in West Bengal, the Trinamool Congress is under the leadership of Mamata Banerjee is fighting all 42 Lok Sabha seats alone.
Sanjay Jha, do you think that there's space for a patch up and make up, or do you think ab bahut late ho gaya, now nothing can be done?
No, I do believe that there is always in politics a room for negotiation. All politicians, I can tell you from my experience, always keep a door or even a window open. I think that the truth is, I think Amitabh has made some very pertinent points. I do believe that the Congress party needs to focus on the low-hanging fruits. Let me give you one example. Congress party should not distract itself by West Bengal, because if Mamata and the Congress are in alliance, even if Mamata were to give you 10 seats, you are only going to end up winning 2, 3, at most 4. So I think the bottom line here is that the Congress party needs to really concentrate on those seats where it has a chance to stop the BJP, because the only way the India alliance comes close to the halfway mark if the Congress party does over 100 and 125 seats. So I don't think that at the moment, let's take an example of Kerala. Whether the Congress does well or the left does well, they are part of the India alliance. So you got to focus on the Rajasthans and the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh and the Maharashtras of the world where you have a chance. So I do feel that today, if the Congress is not really working on a reconciliation with TMC, it is making a mistake, because it's a perception, Rahul. You know, this program is not about Saket Gokhale says we are on the same side. So am I saying that, right? The issue is the BJP will go to town saying the India alliance is crumbling, and the public will take away the perception that the house is not in order. It's important to have a code of conduct. You can't afford anybody to go backbiting against the other publicly. Moreover, you can't negotiate on a television program. Negotiations are private behind the doors. You only announce the result publicly.
You know, now the only concern from the BJP's perspective, Sanju Verma, is, and I know that Messrs Modi and Shah don't get complacent, but the BJP cadre sometimes does. And this sense that, okay, JDU is fighting with Congress and RJD, Congress is fighting with TMC, AAP and Congress are at war. Could that potentially lead to some voters and some in the cadre think that we won? Just get ready to celebrate even before the battle has been fought. Is that something that worries you, Sanju Verma?
Rahul, put your hand on your heart. 2024, it is Modi back again for the 3rd time. You know, so let's not fool ourselves. The opposition has completely lost the plot. Please, Sanjay Jha, it's not your turn to speak. Hold your horses. Thank you.
Don't get nervous. It could be India shining. I'll repeat it.
Please keep quiet. Rahul, can you moderate and please ask this man to shut up, because I did not heckle him when he was talking. Thank you so much. Now, it's your turn to listen. You know, given the fact that you're a suspended leader and you still get called on primetime debates, you should be grateful. Don't heckle the BJP.
It still makes you nervous.
Sanjay, not fair. Sanjay, let us speak.
Please.
Not fair.
Sanjay Jha.
Let us speak.
Yeah. You know, Sanjay Jha spoke about low-hanging fruit. Let me tell you something. He mentioned, you know, Madhya Pradesh. In Madhya Pradesh, last time BJP got 28 out of 29 seats. The only seat that the Congress won was Chhindwara, thanks to Kamal Nath. Now, Kamal Nath clearly seems to have lost the edge. So I doubt whether even Chhindwara is going to be there for the Congress for the taking. Look at Rajasthan. You know, the Congress was completely, wiped out there. 0 seats. Speaking of, West Bengal, Sanjay Jha, I agree, he made a very important point. Why to, create bad blood? Because Bengal mein ladne ke baavjood Congress ko shayad 2, 3, 4 seatein milengi. But I want to ask a very interesting question. All of us know that 70% plus of the Lok Sabha seats that the Congress got last time, the 52 odd seats, 75% plus of that came from the southern part of India. particularly Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Now, Kerala was mentioned. I want to ask you one thing, Rahul.
Yes.
Last time the Congress's tally was 1-5, 15 Lok Sabha seats from Kerala. But if you look at the assembly elections in 2021, the Congress actually saw its tally falling from 47 to 41 seats, whereas the left, which was reduced to just 1 seat in Lok Sabha 2019, come 2021, the left saw its tally rising from 91 to 99 assembly seats.
Okay.
So while we know that Lok Sabha and assembly elections are separate, what I'm trying to say is that if 2021 Kerala assembly elections are taken as the benchmark, then the Congress also seems to have lost its edge in Kerala. And my simple question is this. You know, how are you going to take on the Modi juggernaut without Uttar Pradesh, where Akhilesh Yadav says, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम 4, 5 या 6 सीटें देंगे? And you know, Amrinder Singh Raja and Pratap Singh Bajwa, the two Congress behemoths, they are at loggerheads with Bhagwant Singh Mann. Bhagwant Singh Mann ने openly declare कर दिया 13 की 13 लोकसभा सीटें हम लड़ेंगे. Now, if the left says that all the 20 seats in Kerala, the left will fight.
Okay, so I want to spend a moment with Amitabh Tiwari talking about Punjab, where Bhagwant Mann has declared that he'll fight separately. How does that impact the political calculation in Punjab? Because a lot of people feel that if AAP and Congress fight separate, it's actually better for the India alliance rather than AAP and Congress fighting together, which could ultimately be advantage BJP because they get to fight a better battle on all seats.
Essentially, we have discussed many times earlier that any alliance between number 1 and number 2 party cannot happen in a state. And that's what is happening. Aam Aadmi Party won the state riding on anti-Congress vote. It gained 18% vote share in that election and Congress lost 16. So if the two would have put up a joint candidate, this anti-Congress vote, which is this 16%, could have moved to an Akali Dal or a BJP candidate. So by not contesting together, I don't think it is a bad decision per se on the alliance front. Because anyways, Congress had, I think, 8 seats there, if I'm not wrong, and AAP had only 1. Or it won 1 seat in a by-election. So this may not lead the party to lose a lot of seats and also does not give a window to the BJP to win in Hindu-dominated or majority seats, which are, I think, 3 or 4 of the 13 seats. But the alliance is still possible in Delhi because in Delhi they are number 2 and number 3.
Okay, so you're saying 1 and 2 is tough. For there to be an alliance between 2 and 3, there can more likely be an alliance. We'll track what happens. It's very clear the India alliance is not coming together in the way that Messrs. Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav, Nitish Kumar would have wanted when this idea was conceived. It's stuttering and not coming together at all. And in the meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi and the BJP Karyakartas are chanting Jai Shri Ram, and there lies a very big problem for the opposition. I want to thank our guests for joining us on this broadcast. Coming up on the other side, a very special guest. We've tried very hard to track him down because he's the man who carved the new idol of Ram Lalla. There are people across the country who tried their hand at it. His was not just the most exquisite, but his creation is the one that was chosen, and sculptor Arun Yogi Raj is speaking out for the first time. He's speaking to India today. The thought, the process, the idol that the entire country has been looking at and talking about so carefully. Meet the man who made magic. Details on the other side.
Pure Wash Electronic Seat by Kohler. Wish everything was this intelligent.
Get ready for an immersive journey into the heart of news, politics, and insights that matter. Join India Today now on WhatsApp. Scan the QR code.
Sveda by Cola. Wish everything cared for your skin.
Get ready for an immersive journey into the heart of news, politics, and insights that matter. Join India Today now on WhatsApp. Scan the QR code.
Colors by Cola makes you wish everything was as vibrant.
Get ready for an immersive journey into the heart of news, politics, and insights that matter. Join India Today now on WhatsApp. Scan the QR code.
Co-presented by New Kia Sonet, the Wild Reborn. Powered by Rungta Steel TMT Bar. Ekdam solid.
The new Ram Lalla idol has mesmerized millions. Now, the man who carved this idol of Ram Lalla has spoken exclusively to India Today. It took Arun Yogiraj 7 months of painstaking labor, morning, noon and night, to bring this idol together. For the first time, Arun Yogiraj tells his story to my colleague Sanjay Sharma.
गोस्वामी तुलसीदास जी ने 500 साल से भी ज्यादा पहले लिखा, श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भजुमन हरण भव भय दारुणम नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम। आगे उन्होंने लिखा कि मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु कामा दिखल दल गंजनम। एक कलाकार के हृदय में, एक भक्त के हृदय में, और भगवान कैसे उतरते हैं हृदय के कमल में, और हृदय से सबसे पहले प्रस्फुटित होते हैं, उसके बाद वो मस्तिष्क तक जाते हैं, और उसके बाद वो पत्थर में समाहित हो जाते हैं और भगवान आकार लेते हैं। जिनके हृदय में सबसे पहले भगवान राम की ये छवि, मनोहर छवि पहले उतरी, उनके हाथों से होती हुई वो प्रस्तर में समाई और भगवान राम का आकार लिया। अरुण योगीराज जी हमारे साथ हैं और इनसे हम बात करते हैं। ये जो पंक्ति है, मम हृदय कंज निवास, आपके हृदय में राम लला उतरे, कैसे उतरे, इसके बारे में हमारे दर्शकों को बताइए।
सबको धन्यवाद।
जय श्री राम।
जय श्री राम। पहला हमको इस काम के लिए चुना गया था, वो बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी था हमारा पूरा देश के लिए। लल्ला को दर्शन करवाना बहुत बड़ी काम दिया गया था। इसके लिए हम बहुत बोल सकते हैं 7 महीने से इसके बारे में चिंता रहा। पूरा दिन रात हम इसी के बारे में सोचते थे, देश को दर्शन कैसे करवाएंगे। और हमारे इसके साथ भी हम पूरा कोशिश किया है और जानकारी ले लिया हमने 5 साल के बच्चों का फीचर्स में क्या क्या दे सकते हैं, और शिल्प शास्त्र के अनुगुण भी होना है, और 5 साल का बच्चा भी होना है। 5 साल के बच्चों के अंदर राम भी ढूंढना है हमको। ये बच्चा नॉर्मल बच्चे रियलिस्टिक काम से जैसा नहीं है, हमको इसके अंदर राम को ढूंढना था। सो ये सोते सोते हम शुरू किया पूरा ये हमारा ये राम के साथ हमारा जर्नी बोल सकते हैं हम। सो हम 7 महीने से यही सोचा, देश को दर्शन के साथ कोई माता पिता गांव से आने वालों को दर्शन दे देंगे, दर्शन से खुशी मिले। सो जस्ट आई वांट देम टू भगवान आशीर्वाद में प्रसन्नता से देखने से आपको अभी हमको 2 दिन से महसूस कर रहा हूँ पूरा दुनिया खुश है, और कोई देखने वाला कि मुंह में आ रहा है वो बहुत आनंदित है. So that is the most important thing, rather than मेरा मूर्ति सेलेक्ट हुआ, मेरा लल्ला है, मेरा नहीं है, उनका देश का ही है. और मैंने बताया उस वक्त मैंने बहुत छोटा काम किया है, मगर देश के जनता का मन में इतना प्यार है लल्ला के ऊपर, इसलिए वो इतना बड़ा हो रहा है. बस
आप कहते हैं कि आपने राम को ढूंढने की कोशिश की कि 5 साल का बालक कैसा हो, लेकिन सारी दुनिया कह रही कि राम ने आपको ढूंढा कि उनको आप ही गढ़ें, आप ही बढ़ें.
ये सच बात है, क्योंकि हमारा फैमिली 300 साल से ये काम करके आ रहे हैं. मेरा अभी 5th जनरेशन का आर्टिस्ट हूँ मैं. सबका आशीर्वाद, अभी राम ने हमारा फैमिली को ऐसे ही काम देख के हमको पालन करके आया है, क्योंकि उनका ये काम मैं करूं. 300 साल से हमारा फैमिली को पूरा क्या क्या चाहिए जिंदगी जीने के लिए वो देते, हमको ये काम दे के और काम देते रहे, और ये काम मिल गया. हमारा पूर्वजों का आशीर्वाद है, मेरा फादर मेरा गुरु है, उनका आशीर्वाद है.
अरुण जी, 500 साल भगवान राम को अपने नए धाम में प्रतिष्ठापित होने के लिए इंतजार प्रतीक्षा करनी पड़ी. आपके 300 साल की पूरे परिवार की तपस्या सार्थक हुई, ऐसा लगता है?
हाँ, वही. मेरा थोड़ा हिंदी अच्छा नहीं है, थोड़ा मेरे साथ माफी कीजिए. यही बोलना चाहता हूँ मैं, हम 300 साल से काम करके आ रहे हैं. भगवान ने बोला आप इतना मेहनत कर रहे हैं, आओ हमारा काम करो, ऐसा मेरे को महसूस होता है. और बहुत भाग्यशाली हूँ. इस मैं कई जगह पे बोल चुका, अभी दुनिया का बहुत ही भाग्यशाली हूँ मैं, इतना अच्छा मौका मिल गया हमको.
अरुण जी, एक चीज और जानना चाहूंगा कि अगर पेंटर है वो पेंटिंग बनाता है, अगर कुछ मुस्कान में, भाव में, किसी भी चीज में कोई कमी रहती है वो दूसरा रंग लगा सकता है, लेकिन जब आप प्रस्तर पर उकेरते हैं, प्रस्तर पर गढ़ते हैं, एक हल्की सी छेनी, हल्की सी चोट भी अगर पड़ जाए तो बिगड़ने के चांसेस होते हैं. उस समय कंसंट्रेशन कैसे रहता है, उस समय कैसे इतनी मोहक मुस्कान कैसे आती है, जिसके आगे बड़े बड़े लियोनार्डो विंची और मोनालिसा सब फेल हैं, तो उसके पीछे भाव कैसे आते हैं प्रतिमा में?
आपने सच्ची बात बोल दिया. हमको बहुत पहला हमारा चेहरा के पे बहुत ध्यान दे रहे थे, और 1 मिनट. हाँ. आपने अच्छी, उस वक्त मेरा अंदर आगे मैं भूल गया. हाँ.
बिल्कुल.
कुछ बोलना चाहता था, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज ऐसा.
मुखमंडल पे भाव कैसे आते हैं? जो मुस्कान आपने उकेरी है, जो चब्बी चीख से हैं, यानी उनके बच्चे के जैसे एक निश्चल मुस्कान.
आपने ठीक कहा. मैं पत्थर में पहला एक ही चांस रहता है, आपको दूसरी बार नहीं कर सकते, और दूसरी चांस ज्यादा कम रहता है, बहुत कम रहता है. और पत्थर के साथ एक भाव बाहर लेके आना बहुत मुश्किल काम है, और आपको पत्थर के साथ बहुत वक्त बिताना पड़ता है. ये पहला इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है. इधर हमने पहला ये सोचा, पहला होमवर्क करके आ रहा था मैं, कल क्या करना है, और इसके साथ मैंने कम से कम 1000 से ज्यादा फोटो सेव किया था. और बच्चों के बारे में जानकारी लेने के लिए मैं बच्चों के साथ ज्यादा वक्त बिताता था, और मेरा कंसंट्रेशन ज्यादा करने के लिए मैं मेरा आउटर वर्ल्ड थोड़ा मैं डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था पूरा. जस्ट आई वांट टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन माय वर्क. सो ऐसा मेरा एक डिसिप्लिन, एक प्रोसीजर मैंने फॉलो किया. पहला मेरे पत्थर के साथ ज्यादा वक्त देना है, कल क्या करना है प्रीवियसली होमवर्क करके आना है, बच्चों का फेशियल फीचर्स पढ़ना है, और मुस्कुराने के बाद मदर्स क्या क्या चेंजेस होता है उसके बारे में जानकारी चाहिए. और ये सब मैं किया था, मगर उस वक्त क्या करना है मेरा लल्ला ने मेरे को आदेश दिया है, बस मैं फॉलो किया. होमवर्क तो मैं करता था, मगर क्या चाहिए वो मेरा से वो बनवाता था. सो मेरा बिलीफ यही है, मैं पत्थर के साथ बैठा तो मीन्स इफ आई स्पेंड टाइम विथ स्टोन, द वर्क विल गेट get done by itself.
अरुण जी, लोग कहते हैं कि आप कलाकार नहीं, आपको राघवेंद्र सरकार ने तांत्रिक के रूप में भेजा है। आपने ऐसा तंत्र मंत्र जादू टोना किया है कि करोड़ों लोग उस टोने से बाहर नहीं निकल पा रहे हैं। जैसे ही राघवेंद्र सरकार को, रामलला को देखते हैं, उस दर्शन से उनको लगता है कि बस वो मंत्र मुग्ध हो गए हैं और उनको किसी ने टोने में बांध दिया है।
हाँ, ये भी हम महसूस कर रहे हैं 2 दिन से। पहला सिलेक्शन का विषय मेरे को दिसंबर 29 मिला था जानकारी, फिर भी मैं ज़्यादा सेलिब्रेट नहीं कर पाया क्योंकि उसके बाद भी हमारा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ें था, ठीक से अंदर लेके जाना और प्रतिष्ठापन का कार्यक्रम होना है। इससे बड़ी चीज़ें मेरे को देश के लिए ये पसंद आना, आई वांट, देश को ये पसंद आता है या नहीं आता है, वो मेरे को बहुत टेंशन था। मगर 2 दिन के बाद ये पूरा देश इतना प्यार दे रहा है, इतना हम बोल नहीं सकते। और अभी मेरा 7 महीने का ये यादगारी दिन मैंने इसके साथ इस काम पे किया। अभी सब इसका फल आई गॉट।
ये 7 महीने आपने गुजारे?
हाँ, 7 महीने ये ढूंढने में।
Total domination on Ram Mandir Divas.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi now enters the Garbh-Grah after crossing the 5 mandaps.
India Today Group's viewership super smash.
इस वक्त हमारे साथ अयोध्या में हैं तमाम वो डिग्निटरीज जिन्होंने प्राण प्रतिष्ठा देखी। सचिन तेंदुलकर हमारे साथ। तेंदुलकर साहब, क्या सोचा आपने जब आप देख रहे थे इस पूरी प्राण प्रतिष्ठा को?
ये एक बहुत स्पेशल एक्सपीरियंस था और ये हिस्टोरिक डे है।
2 million concurrent live viewers. The evil of fake ratings totally destroyed. Ram Rajya settles the viewership war. India Today, the only true number 1.
Pure Wash Electronic Seat by Kohler. Wish everything was this intelligent.
Get ready for an immersive journey into the heart of news, politics, and insights that matter. Join India Today now on WhatsApp. Scan the QR code.
Colors by Kohler makes you wish everything was as vibrant. Sveda by Kohler. Wish everything cared for your skin.
Get ready for an immersive journey into the heart of news, politics, and insights that matter. Join India Today now on WhatsApp. Scan the QR code.
Colors by Kohler makes you wish everything was as vibrant.
from the biggest conflict zones
We are at the Hostel Airbase and this is
to the biggest international moments. A reporter with India's flag on his sleeve and an unrelenting eye on terror, defense and national security. On the road, up the heights, in the trenches, he brings you stories that must unite us. Because when it's national interest, it's India first. Monday to Friday 10 p.m. only on India Today TV.
In politics, everyone has an opinion, but I have the data. Whose stock is rising? Whose graph is falling? Track India's political stock exchange. Unmatched, unmissable data analytics. The only show on news TV where numbers do the talking. India's most credible poll tracker. The political stock exchange. With Rahul Kanwal only on India Today.
So sorry.
अपने लिए नहीं अपने देश के लिए किया ये काम मेरे साथ कहो जय श्री राम मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी प्रभु सुदशरथ अजिर बिहारी मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी प्रभु सुदशरथ अजिर बिहारी अयोध्या में दंगल था भारी प्रभु ने सुन ली अर्ज हमारी राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम हो गई पूरी अपनी तैयारी कर दो पक्की जीत हमारी हो गई पूरी अपनी तैयारी कर दो पक्की जीत हमारी राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम
दर्शन दीजे अजर बिहारी नाम तुम्हारे सियासत जारी
दर्शन दीजो अजर बिहारी नाम तुम्हारे सियासत जारी
मोदी नाम की विपदा भारी चमका दो किस्मत हमारी राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम
देशवासी साथ आए हैं तमाम मेरे साथ कहिए एक बार फिर से जय श्री राम जय श्री
राम Presented by JK Tyre Ranger Series. Stay wild at heart.
Co-presented by Star Health Insurance, the health insurance specialist.
Co-presented by New Kia Sonet, the wild reborn.
Good evening, viewers. You're watching News Today. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. After days of intense political posturing, Mamata Banerjee has snapped ties with the Congress in the state of West Bengal. Says we'll do it again. We'll do it alone on 42 seats where the state of West Bengal is concerned. What does this mean for the India alliance? And is it time now for the Congress to wake up and smell the coffee? All of that coming up over the course of the next 45 minutes. First up, the headlines.